You know, I was going to download the starter pack of World of Warcraft. It's free up until level 20. I think it used to be level 33. I'm pretty sure it was, but now they've dropped it to 20. I was really excited about it because, I know a lot of people play WoW, and it looks like a great social experience. It looks like something that isn't fun necessarily because the game is fun. It's fun because of the people you can encounter and all the fun you can have with said people, going on quests, doing all these things. People get along. They implement all sorts of modifications that make things more hilarious. If fucking Chuck Norris and Mr. T are making commercials about it, it must be a freaking party, right? No, it's all marketing. Because I will link to the terms of service on Blizzard's page that you agree to when you download the starter pack of WoW, or pretty much anything, anywhere, ever. So, what I want to get across is that all these contracts are null and void. They are illegal. They are forgeries. You cannot agree to something that not only inhibits your rights, but contradicts itself. When I link to the terms of service, you will no longer be able to deny that you cannot claim that if you violate these terms, we can breach the contract and breach your account because it is a licensing agreement, not a right to the game itself. But then, they say that they can delete your account anyway for any reason. So that means that even if you follow the terms of service, there is nothing to stop them from deleting you. And they don't have to disclose why, and often they don't, if ever. So, what's the point of having a contract? That makes no sense at all. That is for you. That is to intimidate you. That is to dehumanize you. That is to degrade you to the level that you think that you don't have rights. That's all it's for. It's a brainwashing mechanism. Because in any real courtroom, they would be laughed out of the court and then have to pay a fine for bringing that legal abortion into their midst. But to the average gamer, to the average person, this is somehow legitimate. So, Blizzard, I'm talking to you, Blizzard. I'm going to download the starter pack, and I'm not going to agree to your terms of service. And there's not a goddamn thing you can do about it. I will choose what to say, what I want to say. I will act however I choose to act. I might call someone a nigger. I might call someone a faggot. I might, make a total ass out of myself. I might not do anything at all. I might just play around and be a fun guy to game with. If I choose to make alien software on it to pimp out my guy and make him look all cool, or, make a new spell that might be incredibly broken, that is my business, because, that is my game. I downloaded it. You shouldn't offer a free-to-play game unless you, expect that to happen. So there's nothing you can do about it. Because your contract means nothing. Your contract only applies to stupid people who are masochists and actually believe you have some kind of authority, but you don't. Because in order to have authority, you have to have legitimacy behind it. Where is your legitimacy? Where is this equally treated contract where two people are both bound by it? It's completely one-sided. Thus, it isn't a contract, it's enslavement. And you cannot sign yourself into slavery. So, no, I refuse to agree to the terms of service. That is a verbal contract, and that is much more legitimate than your facade of all these pretty words and legal rhetoric that mean absolutely jack shit. Because you cannot stop me from wanting to do what I want to do. After I've given you my money, it's over. The transaction is complete. We're done. Don't fuck with me. I think that's not only reasonable, that is the only legal position. Anything else beyond that is terrorism, criminality, and in some states would put you to death. So that's all I'm going to say here. And all the little gamer trolls are going to come to my page, talking a bunch of smack, and if I ever see you, I will give you my backhand. Because I don't care. You're wrong. They might get away with it because your Fats is willing to put up with it, but Jim Profit is not willing to put up with it. So, in the future, maybe you will see Jim Profit on a WoW server, and you can talk to me. You can play with me. We might get along. I'd be glad to help you level up. I don't think you should be paying the exorbitant amount of money that WoW charges just to play a fucking game that isn't all that great. It's just Diablo 2 with some better graphics. But, I have nothing against you personally if you are not trying to construe my rights. I would prefer that you pirate the game. I would prefer that you liberate yourself from having to pay money to companies that don't give a crap about you. But if you don't know how to pirate and you want to play the game that badly, I'm not going to think less of you, because it is difficult. Pirating takes a lot of effort. You have to know at least a little bit about software programming to begin with to start your pirating career. And then you pirating, and everyone else around you has to pirate. So in order for that to mean anything, you have to teach other people how to pirate. And that's not going to happen overnight. So I don't expect you to do all that. But I do expect you to have a little dignity. I expect you to treat me with respect because I'm a human being. I have rights. And if I give you money, whatever I got from you is mine to do with whatever I wish to. I can stick my dick in it. I can yell fuck with it. I can do anything with it. And if Blizzard won't understand that, then Blizzard not only is not going to get any of my money, but I'm going to take their shit anyway. So we're done here.